What's up, guys? My name is George, and welcome to Avant Garde. Today we're going to be talking about watches, and that particular watch is the Tag Heuer Carrera reissue from 2010. So let's talk about the history of the Tag Heuer Carrera. So basically, it was created in the 1960s. It was named after an iconic race in Europe, actually. And this particular model for Tag Heuer, or Heuer I should say in general, is a legendary piece of history in the watchmaking world. Now, this particular model is a 2010 reissue, and to me, what's special about it is it blends kind of those vintage cues from the original Heuer Carrera and brings in the modern stuff from Tag. Those features being automatic movement, vintage-inspired size being 39mm sapphire crystal, and really a more modern take on an icon from the 60s. Okay, guys, so let's talk about Tag Heuer now in 2020. So a lot of people in the watch community don't really like Tag Heuer. Mostly because of their past quality control issues. I'm here to tell you this reissue from 2010, and I would say all their models from there, have honestly improved. And now, some of you will argue, oh, this movement is not in-house, etc., etc. Guys, look, the retail on this piece was $5,000. You can now get these in the pre-owned market for around $2,100. I would sell you one for around that price. And you know what? It's an ETA with a modular movement, so it's an add-on chronograph, but it's reliable. It gets the job done. You get kind of cool vintage cues, design cues from the 60s. You got a 39mm case, which isn't too big, but also not too small. So, you know, most wrists in 2020 can wear it and enjoy it. You get this badass strap. I mean, this one now is on an alligator because I switched it, but you get the original strap is a racing strap that looks straight out of the 60s, absolutely badass. You get this really nice deploy clasp. The watch just feels very well built, thin. You can wear it in a suit, you know, wear it out, and it'll look fantastic. It's not gonna look out of place. And yeah, the quality and the fit and finish of Tag has honestly improved in the last couple of years. All right, guys, so what does this piece compete with in this price range? Well, pre-owned, you're looking at pretty much Speedmaster reduced, maybe a Speedmaster Day, and maybe a triple calendar Speedmaster if you get one, kind of rough condition. Now, what would I get? Now, most people will say get the Speedy, Omega all the way. I say get the Tag. Here's the reason why. If you're a racing fan, this is more a racing watch than the Speedmaster itself. Speedmaster now has become more of a moon watch, not really a motorsports kind of watch. And this, I think, pays more homage to that than the Speedy itself. So to me, it's this all day. Now, some of you will say, well, there's some micro brands with chronographs. I still would go with this. The value retention of this is, going to be way better than any of those, new brands. I guess you could say new brands, micro brands. And yeah, you get an iconic name, an iconic brand. And yeah, some people in the watch community might hate on you for saying, oh, you didn't get the Speedy. But honestly, with killer looks like this, and kind of the value this brings with a ETA movement, but with a modular chronograph, it's easy to service, super affordable to kind of take care of it. Whereas the Speedy, it's going to cost you way more, and it's going to be more of a hassle. So this is definitely the pick on my side.
All right, guys, let's talk about who's going to buy this piece. So if you're in the price range around $2,000 or say $2,500 and under, I think this is the piece for you if you don't own a chronograph. This really is at home on a leather strap or a racing strap. I wouldn't really put it on rubber, even though you could technically, but this is more of a dressy kind of piece, casual wear, and then you kind of mix this up with a diver. So you can have maybe a Seamaster next to it, or Christopher Ward or anything of that sort. A diver and a chronograph go together. Now, in terms of value, this watch brings a lot of value, but how is it going to hold and say it, do in the market in the upcoming years? Now, unfortunately, this is where Tag is kind of weak. I think this is going to be the bottom end of its price range. I don't think it's going to be any cheaper than around $2,000. Maybe a beat-up one that needs a service, but it's really not going to go up. They've produced too many of these, even though it was a limited edition. You know how Tag is. They say it's a limited edition, but it's not really a limited edition. So that's something that you collectors need to consider. Something you can, if you buy right? If you buy at the right price, then you'll be safe. But if not, you're going to have some trouble kind of selling it or making any money on it if you really want to get rid of it.
All right, guys, so let's finish this video off. Today, basically, we talked about what I think is the best entry-level chronograph you can get, mechanical one that is, for under $2,000. And as the saying goes, if you believe in it, you buy it. I bought this one. This is in my personal watch collection. But if you do want one, check out my store, avantgardelux.shop. We have a bunch of luxury watches, art, fashion, pretty much anything you think of luxury. Check out the Instagram, and yeah, please like, subscribe. New videos coming soon, not just about watches. We're doing a bunch of things: lifestyle, cars, real estate, the whole bit. We're going to show you what an avant-garde lifestyle is really made out of. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this watch, and see you in the next video. Stay safe during Corona.